Sorare NBA has officially launched. The community event with Jay Williams and Karl Anthony Towns was a smash, and I could not be more excited for the season ahead. In this video, as quickly and concisely as possible, I will zoom in and show you my first player card reveal and give you the full beginner's guide on how to get started and play Sorare NBA. All right, let's go. Welcome back, everyone. If you don't know me, I am Eric, and this is Nifty Sports. I've been covering sports NFTs since the early days, and I'll be covering Sorare NBA all season long. This is a special episode with the rules, scoring, and everything that you need to know to get started. But before we do, I wanted to say that I do my very best to provide as much value as possible to this community. So if you could help me out by subscribing to the channel and liking this video, I would really appreciate it. All my other socials and ways to contact me with any questions that you have are in the description below. Also down there is a link to sign up for Sorare NBA. If you could use that link to sign up, I would really appreciate that. It helps me as a creator in a small way financially. And not only that, but you get a free limited card after your first 5 purchases. I'll get into why that is so important in just a second in this video. I'm also giving away a Cade Cunningham, LeBron James, and LaMelo Ball Top Shot as part of the promotion. The details on how you can enter to win are down there too. All right, let's zoom in. Here is the homepage, and when you sign up using my link, it'll take you here, and the first thing that it'll ask you is which superstar you want to start your team with. Not everybody gets the same options, okay? They have distributed these so that it is fair across the board. These cards are all free. You're not paying for any of them. You get one superstar, and then you get 19 other players to create your rosters for the free contest, okay? But you only have a choice of one of these superstars. You can't go and buy these commons on the marketplace. So make sure you choose wisely. These were the 5 that they allowed me to choose from: Kevin Durant, Giannis, D-Book, who's my personal favorite basketball player, Trae Young, and Pascal Siakam. As much as I wanted to choose Devin Booker because he's my favorite player, I had to go with Giannis because of the way that Sorare games are scored. I pulled up the score sheet, I looked into my research, and you should too, based on who is going to be scoring the highest for you all season long, because this player is extremely important in crafting your roster. This is the scoring system right here. Go ahead, pause this video, and take a look. The blog page is sorare.com/blog. That'll give you everything that you need to know. But like I said, I'm covering it all in this video. The advanced stuff I will do on a separate video because there are some important twists that can help out your strategy if you know some tips and tricks. To recap the basics, the only 2 things I want to hit on in this video are roster and scoring. One important thing to note on roster is you can use any 5 players in there. It can be 5 centers, 5 guards. Construct it however you want, but you can't have 2 of the same player. They have to be 5 unique players. The scoring system's important for 2 different reasons. The obvious one is clear. It's going to give you your score when you enter that player into the roster. But the second one is a little bit more interesting. The second one is that they take the average score over the past 10 games and use that as your number for your player cap. The reason that they're doing this is to make things more fair and competitive across the board, and it makes it a lot of fun. This is where strategy comes into play, and this is where knowing basketball and your fantasy scoring comes into play also. The advanced concepts are training and bonuses. I will get into that in a separate video. Basically, you can get experience points and boosts if you're playing on a consistent basis. So I always recommend playing as many rosters as you can, even in the training competitions, so that you can boost up your players from a bonus and experience standpoint. These are the things that can make a difference in a very close matchup. It's already helped me out in Sorare MLB. The last thing that I'll clarify very quickly before we get into my entire collection reveal is the types of cards available. These are going to be extremely important to keep in mind when you enter your contests. The commons is what you are getting for free, okay? If you want limiteds, you're going to have to earn those as a reward or pay for them on the marketplace. I'll do another video with a marketplace breakdown, but commons you can use for free contests, and you can also earn limiteds that'll get you higher rewards. You can also earn rares too. So just keep in mind that everything you're getting is a common. And right here it says common cards cannot be bought, sold, or traded. Super important in picking that very first player on your roster that you want to craft it around. I cannot stress that enough. I'm going to cut into the video where I opened up my cards earlier, and then we'll take a look at how you can enter them into your contests. All right, fam, here we are. I got a little bit excited, but I really wanted to show this part of the process. So I already selected 1 out of the 5 people that they gave me the choice of selecting. They gave me a KD, Giannis, Booker, Trey, and Pascal Siakam as my first choice of players to get started on NBA Sorare. I took Giannis. After looking at the scoring, I had to go with Giannis. Booker is my favorite NBA player. That was tempting. Also, KD was tempting. Of course, Trae Young was also tempting too. But we'll get back into it. Gary Trent Jr. was my next pull. An awesome pick. Nice guard right there that I can use. Kyle Kuzma, also a nice one. Kyle Anderson. We got Slow-Mo in there. He'll be a nice piece for the T-Wolves. Mo Bamba. DeAndre Hunter. Wiggins, nice piece. Şengün, another nice piece at center. Let's go. Batum, Duncan Robinson will light it up from 3. Damian Jones, Terrence Davis, Onyeka, let's go. Nick Claxton, Josh Richardson, Denny, Robin Lopez, Okogie, Sims, and Damian Lee on the Suns. Let's go. All right, so we got some really nice pieces right here. As we can see, a nice, well-rounded team. This allows me to enter the free contest without any purchasing or buying limited moments. Maybe I can win some of those, or I can win some on the auction. We'll take it back into the video from here. Okay, once you reveal all your cards, it is time to set your lineup. Where you're going to find that is on the homepage. You're going to hit play. This is where it gives you the breakdown of all of the contests. It shows you all the details. It shows you the prizes, which everybody wins. Even if you come in last place, you do get an additional card to reveal. So that's kind of cool. There's the training contests, the limited contests, and I'll break all of those down right now. Once you set a team, it will show you what your teams are. It'll show you the training teams. You can filter on these tabs right here. Remember that the game weeks, there are 2 per week. The first game week is Monday through Thursday. The second game week is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So they do a weekday one and a weekend one. These will be regular and consistent throughout the season. You don't have to worry about these changing at all. Again, Monday through Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is the separate week. You want to set at least 2 lineups per time that you play, or honestly, more than that. You have 20 cards for free, so you might as well set 4. I'm going to do 1 common champion, 1 common contender, and also 2 training matches. If you click the little information icon button right here, it gives you a lot of great details. It shows you what your team is once you get that done. It shows you the details. It shows you the games that are eligible for that contest. And it also shows you the prize pool. Like I said, look at the top podium right here gets a limited tier 1 card, which will allow you to get into those limited contests for the higher prizes. Number 2 gets a limited card. Number 3 gets a limited card. That's tier 1. And then all 4 through 1,000 get limited tier cards also. But you see the tier changes. So 4 to 125, you got tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and tier 5 is the last one. And then common tier 5 would be the bottom percentage. Like I said, even if you come in dead last, you are getting a common tier 5 reward to unveil after that week is over. So pretty cool stuff there. Make sure that you're entering those contests so that you have a deeper bag of players to continue going into that lineup. I mean, on MLB, one of my rewards, I got a limited reward of a Christopher Morel. It was awesome. I got a Harrison Bader comment, and he has been crushing it for me in this wild card for the MLB. So that's just proof in the pudding right there that you can get great common rewards to bolster your roster. Enough of that. I think you get the picture. Let's go ahead and set my lineup here. This one is the common champion. I'm going to go MVP. There are 46,000 participants in this thing. The common contender, already 31,000 participants. The training, 35,000. All right, let's get into making this roster. I'm going with the common champion, the MVP. I'll break it all down for you here. Here are all 20 of my cards available, okay? You can see the points cap on this one is 120 points. The MVP will not be included in that points cap. These are the points that go towards the cap. So if I put Giannis in there, 57 points, his 10-game average does not go towards the points cap, but we still will use his score. You know, I am hesitant to put Giannis in at MVP because he only has one game coming up. If I put Wiggins in there as my MVP, he, has 2 games. If he's averaging 38 a game, that could be 76 points right there. But you know what? I want to go for the limited cards. I want to shoot big, try to get the highest score that I can. So I'm going Giannis as my MVP. Wiggins would be my next guy. Kuzma, I'm putting in there as well. 2 games for each of those guys. Let's see who else we got here. Now I only have 46 points to spend. So 2 players left, 46 points. That is about 23 per person. So I'm going to have to be pretty careful with that. And let's see if we like anybody down at this cheaper range right here. Duncan Robinson could light it up for 3. He's got 2 games. I don't know about that one. I'm going to go with Onyeka, I believe. 2 games, 17-point average. That would leave me with 29. And then I could get a guy in there like Gary Trent Jr. or Şengün. Let's go with Onyeka on this one. And then, like I said, 29 points remain for the final spot. I think Clint Capella is injured. I'm almost sure on that. So I don't think he'll be playing in the opening game. We're going to go with Şengün and Gary Trent Jr. Let's go with the big man. Use all of my point cap. I'm going to hit submit right here. And as you can see, you can go back in there and edit it. Once you hit the info now, it'll show you your entire team. It'll show you the details. It'll show you all the games and the prize pool that is available. Pretty sweet, pretty slick. I'm going to save you the time, but again, you can go into register for these and notice once you go into your other ones, those players that you already used are not in there anymore. Okay, so you can only use one card for all competitions during that week. Once this week is done, you can use those cards again, but you can't use them now. So I'm going to create a separate roster for this common contender. And then the rest of my guys, I'm going to put in training lineups so that I can get them those experience points as well. And then the rest of them, make sure to throw in your training lineup. Like I said, I have a more detailed video coming with some more tips and tricks soon, but that should give you the gist of how to get started for game week 1 and your first contest on Sorare NBA. If you haven't signed up yet, make sure to use my link in the description. I really appreciate it. There you have it. Thank you for watching and subscribing. Reach out on socials if you have any questions. Good luck in these contests, and I'll see you on the next video very soon.